Allie Bill, what's up, girl? How you doing? Yeah, appreciate you jumping in. Can you hear me okay? Hey, DSOM, Steph. I haven't had a chance to read your email, so I'm going live right now because. Hang on. It's sounding good. Um, I'm going live right now simply because I have upgraded some gear to better help you guys out so that y'all can hear everything that's going on better. I have two mics that came in today and a bunch of hardware. What's up, Ben Dolphin? Double tap that screen. What do you mean? But yeah, so I ordered up a lot of gear. I got two more mics that came in today and some other mounting brackets and accessories. I got a power bank charger because the last few times that y'all were in here, I forgot to, whenever I got back in my vehicle, plug my charger cable back up, and as a result of that, I died, and luckily enough, the second time that it happened, Harvey was with me, and we figured out that YouTube does actually give you a little bit of a delay, that if something happens, as long as you can get some charge back into your stuff, you can, if it works out right, you can hop back in and resume your live. So where am I going? Well, I mean, I'm not quite sure just yet. Like I said, this video, honestly, I just wanted to be able to go live, see if y'all could hear me okay on this new mic that I have running to my phone at this moment in time. And you know, I've got the scanner going, so you know, maybe something will drop, and if something drops and I can get to it quick enough and we can get some action tonight, well then we'll definitely go down that route. But sounds awesome, better than before. Y'all heard what it was sounding like before. That was with no mic whatsoever, no microphone. That was, before was strictly phone. Now I actually have an external mic hooked up, which is a little shotgun mic, and you know, I hope we can catch a scene or something going down, because I really want y'all to help me to see how good this little mic is going to work and all that, because I've got a lot of plans. I have a really good expensive mic, but for whatever reason every time I would plug that thing up, y'all would tell me y'all couldn't hear me. And I haven't figured out why that actually is. I don't know if it was just a bad USB cord cable that I was using or what, but I might actually switch over to that other one here in just a second and use what I know is a brand new cord and let y'all see if y'all can hear me with that, because that mic is actually phenomenal. I know last night on that stop, y'all were asking, or some people were asking if I could hear what they were saying, and I could hear what they were saying, and I was static recording to my other phone with that microphone, and then when the situation was done, then Harvey and I actually watched the video, and literally, you know, you could hear everything that they were saying crystal freaking clear. It was loud as crap, you know. So I have a solution coming tomorrow that is hopefully going to be able to allow me to run that good mic, but just off of my TRRS jack, as I have been doing, because I know the TRRS jacks and cable works phenomenal. But every time I would connect it to USB, y'all would say y'all couldn't hear me. So a lot better quality tech. There's an 8-year-old in here. Yeah, Nicole, this could definitely not get appropriate for you. You might want to go ahead and hop out. I appreciate you coming in, though, by all means, but what we do out here and everything is not appropriate for an 8-year-old. That's why I set my whenever I start this up, I put in select the option that it's not made for kids. So give your mama her phone back, and you know, I would love to have you, but yeah, I have a conscience and I'm a good person, and I can't allow an 8-year-old, you know, to be in here. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Yeah, it's probably way past our bedtime, for sure. And it's a school night, too. Is she still in here, Allie Bill? If she is, then yeah, go ahead and do that if you don't mind, please. Before something happens and everything and we forget to. If you don't mind. Actually, hang on, y'all. I gotta flip around because I forgot to look over, and so I was thinking about the situation. Hay is for horses. Is she gone now, Allie Bill? Yeah, I didn't look over when I was passing the sub over here, the substation. I was just going to see if anybody was home. All right, thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate you getting that taken care of for me. There's one. There was one sitting over at the substation. Yeah, no, Alley Bell definitely can't have an 8-year-old on here.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm glad y'all caught that and everything.
Show me stepping out on a
Like I
large
said,
group on the beachfront just east of Cove.
How y'all hearing? Good too?
4445, I'll be right soon. Step 4, sir. 415.
Y'all let me know if that scanner starts drowning me out. Like I said, I'm not sure how good that this shotgun mic is gonna work. And if it's gonna... The scanner's like dang near directly behind this little shotgun mic. But the mic is pointing towards me more or less, so...
59 copy disturbance.
It should pick me up better than the scanner.
310670 STAM, 3106 STAM. 2 male subjects outside arguing, one male black shirt, shorts, the other unknown description.
Can y'all hear the scanner clearly? Awesome. The clear to where y'all can hear it and understand it. That's the other thing that I need a blurry picture.
Fires all the way.
Huh?
They had a squeegee right there. Oh no, there's
One
no
arriving.
water. They had a squeegee.
See you, thank you. Show us off about your location.
Great sound.
10-4.
Perfect. Thank y'all.
47. Good. Good with the buzz, take their pants down, we stand by. Thanks.
So I'm thinking that Harvey and I, we were up in an area a little while back, and the other night, and you know, we had some resistance, you know, from some of the, you know, wonderful heroes out there. So I was thinking about maybe heading over into that area tonight, maybe catch something going on over there. We'll see.
CPR in progress, 3916 Woody, San Barbara Cove, respond fire pump 3, cleared 051.
Like I said,
3104 Avenue SM.
I was just really wanting to check and make sure that after I got everything mounted and hooked up, that everything was working properly before I just went out and immediately caught something, to learn that something wasn't working
2912
right.
51st Street at McDonald's. Chipper went sedan, parked out there over 30 minutes with the subject walking around with flashing lights.
Heroes end up with these heroes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
Richard and South Cove Drive. Here's some yelling.
My rig is freaking like massive and enormous now. And it's heavier than all get
47,
out.
I'm clear off this stop.
I'm not gonna lie. Next time Harvey is out with me, he'll have to get a good of what my nip looks like to show y'all. But I had to literally start balancing things out because yeah, it was getting crazy. But I still got a couple more parts coming in tomorrow, like I said, which is going to require me testing that out as well. One is going to be the Road AI micro to where I can connect two microphones into one port. So my goal with that is going to be on my live, I'm going to try to run that really badass mic that I have that I can't use and all that. And this particular mic that I'm on right now, facing back to me, so that y'all can actually hear what's going on the scene, as well as me clear as day, and y'all won't, it just is going to boost the audio. And then I have that third mic that I have on my rig right now, but I was going to use it for my other phone that I just static record on. So yeah, I'm hoping that, you know, this is gonna help out tremendously for y'all and make the lives a lot better. I want y'all to be able to hear what's actually going on that traffic stop from the, you know, wonderful law enforcement officers out there, just like, you know, Harvey and I are hearing them. And so I'll have my $200 or $300 freaking I forgot what it was. It was really expensive though. I'll have my good shotgun mic pointed at the, you know, police and individuals that sorry y'all, I gotta go down and around. I keep forgetting they changed this up and all that over here, and man, I still ain't used to it because before you could just go straight right there. And but yeah, I'm gonna have the expensive good mic pointed at the cops and the traffic stop, or you know, whatever's going down, and then I'm gonna have my little one that I'm talking to you on right now pointing back at me. So yeah, we're gonna get this party going so y'all can hear really well and y'all know exactly what's going on at all times. That way y'all don't have to ask so many questions about what they're saying, what's going on and all that. Double-handing phones take skill. Well, I'm cheating a little bit. I have them mounted I have one in a cage, and the one that you're seeing right now is in a mount right off the side of that cage. So right now y'all are on my like enormous suction cup mount, and I have it screwed into the top of the phone cage so that, you know, it's pretty much like dash mount. And then what I do is whenever I get on a scene, I quickly unscrew it off of the dash mount, mag mount, and I have a quick disconnect on the bottom that quickly snaps onto my my monopod, mono/tripod. And that's the other thing that I have coming in tomorrow too, is I have another one of those quick connects coming in so that I can actually put it on the top of the cage, so that whenever I get back in, I don't have to sit there and try to line up a stupid little 1/4 screw and all that. I can just, you know, position it up and it'll quickly just snap right in, and you know, kind of like snap on, snap off, you know. That way it makes the transition a little bit smoother. I'll be able to get out of the vehicle faster. Whenever I do see something and roll up on something, I can get it onto my tripod quicker. Yeah. Introduce your wife and or girlfriend so we know who we're talking to. Okay, so this is Cassandra. She was in the chat last night. Cassandra, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everyone.
She's just riding along and everything. She was concerned last night when that GCSO was starting to get stupid with me. But, you know, I explained to her that even though there's a lot of
2039, 2059, 12, copy weapon.
dumbasses out there right now, the sergeants that they actually have out there are pretty stand-up individuals, and I probably won't ever have an issue and problem if it's GCSO.
Still don't trust him.
711 25th Street,
unless I run across Caldwell, that piece of shit, you know, biggest freaking tyrant of Galveston County, then I might have a problem. But because, you know, we all know that he likes to just arrest people just to do it and be an asshole, so with no lawful just cause. So
I'm gonna put her away. What is that?
Clear. Clear.
So this is where Harvey and I were the other night. If y'all watched that one, this is where Harvey and I went and literally stole the cop's radar spot and everything where he shoots radar at. Oh, there he is right there.
Oh, is he in there?
761 862.
He wasn't shooting radar though.
Looked kind of vacant. There was.
Yeah, he might be
windows were
doing.
kinda fogged up.
He might be doing second job at whatever that is right
Yeah,
there.
it looked parked.
But yeah, this here right over this bridge right here is where that cop was shooting radar the other night, and then he decided it'd be like a shark in the water, just driving around in circles. And me and Harvey were just driving around in circles with him right here in this lot right here at the dumpster we just passed. And I got tired of driving around in circles, so I was like, "Watch this, Harvey. Let's just take his spot." So I went and backed in and took his radar spot. And literally, when he came back around, that triggered the shit out of him and all that. Like, we had been doing circles with him that whole time, and he didn't do nothing or try anything. He never flipped around on us, nothing. But as soon as we took his little radar spot, boy, he was like, what are these people? What's this car doing? It was hilarious. When he pulled up, I was laughing so hard and everything that, Harvey had to end up, interrogating him and all that and messing with him because, man, dude, I was just laughing too damn hard. Couldn't control myself. Up. Traffic stop. Got a traffic stop. We gonna get some action.
Is this still Clear Lake Shores right here?
Might be, but the only problem is I don't know if I'm gonna have a place to pull over at over here.
You got to pull over in front of them.
Man, dude.
Yeah, I don't have the code to I know down the road there's plenty of parking, but it's too far. I drive there all the time. Oh, you can't even get in there. These doors are open. Look at that. You have to go in the wrong way.
Yeah, this jackwad's blocking traffic.
He sure is.
Man, this would be a good one. Hang on.
Wait, is it about?
I don't think
That doesn't go through.
it doesn't. Man, that's a bad place, guys. There's like no place for me to pull over at.
Let's see if I remember correctly. Let's see what we got. See if it'll show a gate.
Oh yeah, let me turn that off.
Actually, there might be a side gate over there. Hold on.
I muted it for y'all. Thank you for saying that, because literally the other day when I went back and watched the videos, man, that thing was freaking,
Oh, we have to get in though.
yeah. Oh,
Wait,
the
it's
gate's open. Ooh.
It looks like there might be a side gate over here.
The gate is open at the apartment,
According to the
so
maps.
I might be able to get down on this freaking stuff. Let's see here.
Looks like maybe right through here. Should be right about this.
Question is if I have a gate, am I going to be able to get back in?
You can go right out that road. Looks like it takes you right on that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
You need to get back in. Should be right over here. There is one. Yep, does it work? Is it functioning?
Return to Maria the Terrace, 817 Bay 7th Street.
it does work.
Ooh,
Alrighty, but it comes back at me, so I'm about to get smacked by this gate. Alright guys, we're gonna get on traffic stop.
Here we go.
We're gonna see how stuff is rolling, so.
They're working on her now. We need to secure 25th Street. Start talking to everybody and secure that crime scene.
Did you bring your tripod?
I did.
KA Bank.
Yeah, back in the garden.
Okay, now the guy lives in the house. Big right off South Side, approximately 3 blocks from the towards East Road.
Y'all bear with me here. I gotta figure out which cords to unplug now because things are all different. Gotta learn the new setup.
Hey, will you tell him to turn his lights off so I can see?
Yeah, good luck with that. Oh, hit my hazards. Gotta flip this mic around for y'all. Can y'all still hear me? Okay, good. Thank you, Alba. Trying to keep that camera angled to his lights are drowning out. He's going around his driver's side now. Steph, are you familiar with this area? Oh, you're reading the sign. Yeah, Watergate. Y'all can hear those frogs that good? Hey, Wingspan Angel, how you doing tonight, sweetheart? Steph, you in Washington? San Antonio's alright. Yeah, it's got the Alamo. It's got the Riverwalk and all that. Trying to figure out what's going on here. I mean, he's got her door open and everything, and I'm trying to figure out why he's got her door open. Can y'all hear the cop?
Okay. Or just keep trying it. I'm gonna go see if maybe we can find another guy who maybe ride or something like that. So, no guarantee.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn. This the microphone is picking up a lot. What do you mean the microphone's picking up a lot?
How's it going?
Doors.
We're gonna see if we're trying.
Y'all being nice to everyone?
What's that?
Y'all being nice to everyone?
Always, man.
Always?
Yeah. No sense not to. You having a good evening?
I'm having a blessed evening. Yeah.
I know you can, maybe no.
Are you saying I have a hot mic?
I'm sorry.
Talking to my
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
subs. I turned it up a little bit. Did it get bad or is it better?
This is
Bud?
for, I'm just gonna have to do a check behind, handle that, and get the rest of it. Don't have to pick up values. Look how many guys we just need to know.
Did the vehicle just break down or?
Oh no, this is a traffic stop.
Oh,
We're just trying to get her, find her a ride.
I got you.
Put her in front. It's too late. Like, her house some kind of plastic.
I got you.
Get another unit over here to give her first. The vehicle's gonna get towed, so we gotta find somewhere for her to get up safely.
I got you. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Why you want to talk?
I'm not gonna answer somebody else's personal business for you.
Just asking.
Yeah, I got you, man. I play ball as much as possible, but it's somebody else's business. I don't like to put it out there.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't want my business out there, you know.
Yeah. You got a dog in there?
No, I have somebody in the prisoner compartment, my man.
Oh.
Yes. We've already done that, all right?
Yeah, sure.
Have they already been busy, huh?
He's double. He's double rolling. Oh, he called backup. Called backup, man, because the cameraman's here. He's got that, you know, fully automatic 60 frames per second going. He had to call backup. Oh, I think that's my little friend from the other night.
Yeah, she's a passenger. She's standing up there. Okay. She's right up here. You could help out with that.
I think that was Harvey, my friend from the other night, y'all. Yeah, no, they got a prisoner in this vehicle right here. So that's what it is. It's going to be a P-Ride car. They're letting the female get a ride. So I think he's upset because I'm recording. I don't know. He's tapping on the glass or something. Female record driver, look at that. Making that mad money.
How are you doing? I'm good, man.
She got it all doubled up and everything.
Yep.
All right.
I got everything. Thank you.
What's your name and badge number, officer?
It's Sawyer 4219.
4219. Just want to make sure if something happens to her, you know, who's going to be responsible for her and her safety. You know, want to make sure she gets home safe and everything. What was your name and badge number?
Sergeant Bonner, 4203.
Oh, Bonner, man. Here's little Bonner, y'all.
I'm gonna give her a red, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I see y'all a lot more professional tonight and everything than what y'all were the other night. I definitely appreciate that. I think they're about to beat this dude down. He's like beating on the glass and shit. So she actually identified tonight. Somebody probably educated her, you know. Sure as hell wasn't Sergeant Bonner back there, because Sergeant Bonner, man, he was being very evasive himself, so. Hey, can I get y'all's name and badge numbers too, really quick?
Yeah, but Rawls, R-A-W-L-S. You're in the roadway there.
Well, I mean, you're
Come on,
kind of
you're
halfway in the
You're in the roadway, man. Come on,
you know.
let's not do this.
Yeah, you're the one that's kind of, you know, blocking 2 lanes of traffic and everything.
With lights on.
Huh?
I'm in a police car with lights on. Okay, RAWLS 581.
581.
Right.
And your partner
Hop
over there?
out of the road for me, man.
Ruger?
Hop
Ruger?
out of the road, man. Come on.
Kruger.
Out of the
Kruger.
road.
592.
Thank you, sir.
Hey.
See that, man, dude? I was just trying to get his
I know, but
information,
keep
sir.
in the road.
Well, good. You know, I couldn't even drive in here a minute ago, man, because you had your doors open and all that. Over here, tripping and everything, man. I can take care of myself. I'm safe. That's what it was. It was a pee ride. I don't know if it was intoxication or if it was warrants or whatever. Yeah, he was. We got another Kruger down here, man. Sound like, you know, I wonder if he's kin to the piece of crap Kruger that beat down Carolina up in Fort Worth. Wonder if this is any of his kinfolk here. I'll give him a bird for y'all. Tyrannical Clear Lake Shore yahoos and everything. Yeah. They can only be a dick if you let them. Notice I wasn't going nowhere until I got what I fucking wanted. I didn't give a fuck what he said. You know, I see Kima's being a lot nicer tonight. He sure as hell wasn't the other night. When Harvey and I were over here, they were being very evasive.
Both of those, that him and that woman, were the same ones from the other night.
Yeah, yeah. The female and everything, she was the one that we caught out of her jurisdiction. And so Harvey and I was just, you know, curious if she was lost. You know, we were going to try to be good Samaritans and, you know, try to give her directions and everything, how to get back to her, you know, territory and her, you know, city that she is actually being paid to protect. But she was very evasive. She, you know, literally just like took the fuck off on us. She didn't want to identify, you know. And then we found and ran across our sergeant, and he wanted to be an even big asshat, you know, than she was. So, you know, if that's how you want to act, well, then don't be mad when we come back out here, you know, to come get the information that we were just trying to get the first night that we encountered y'all. I mean, if y'all would have been professional and courteous and just given us the information that we requested when we requested it, you know, then I wouldn't have had to have a reason to come back over here. Well, maybe, but that's beside the point. Okay. But yeah, it was just the way that they acted and behaved the other night that I told y'all, let me run back up there, you know, and let me see what I can find. That law ain't gonna pass. Okay? People want that law to pass. That ain't gonna pass. Okay? I can tell you right now. Okay? You know, the crappy part, the real crappy part of that stupid law is the fact that they're trying to pass that law without announcing it, number one, okay, because they want people to not know that they're trying to pass some bullshit law and everything. And so, but there was indeed somebody that did go and they spoke up, and you know, they stated that and made their valid arguments and points. It was a female, and she did very good. However, I personally would have added to it a whole lot, because, you know, if police officers would actually conduct themselves in a lawful, you know, manner and professional manner all the time, you know, then we wouldn't have to be out here to hold them accountable and everything. But law enforcement has literally become trash and everything, and they're literally picking from the bottom of the barrel in any city and jurisdiction that you go to, city, county, whatever. And so, unfortunately, you know, this is why we have to roll around to ensure that they are, you know, minding their P's and Q's and being, you know, professional and cordial to the public, and they're not, you know, using excessive force and everything that they so commonly just love to do, you know, because they just have this itch and desire to, you know, mace, beat, tase, you know, individuals, you know, beat the tar out of them, and then go take them to the grape cage and everything, you know. It's like the poisonous fruit, you know. So, but yeah, that crap's not gonna pass. In fact, you know, CJ Grisham is actually working on that right now, on everybody's behalf. Because that's just asinine. Straight up asinine.
I was like, too soon?
Kima's chattering.
168, 168.
Oh, it's because she was delivering the female to wherever she was going. So she was giving her mileage. Well, at least I know that she got her to where she needed to go, and she's not calling for EMS, so that's a good thing. That's a very, very good thing, you know. Once again, you know,
I'll be on route 2. You can't be with EMS.
because we're out here, because we're out and about and everything, you know, might have saved yet another, you know, one at the tyrannical hands of law enforcement. So,
Where's he stuck up?
Tesla.
22, just south of Facebook.
uh-oh. Oh, I saw those lights. I thought that was...
Yeah, I know you can't go in there.
No, I know, but let's see.
Yeah, that's not.
Crisis King, thank you. Glad you're loving it.
52 to 2057. I've collected victims' personal belongings. They're in brown
I'll
paper
see,
bags.
Hook. You know, you says not as asinine as me. You know, everybody has their opinion. You know, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. So appreciate the comment.
If you've got space to do so, mostly
Holly wants
just
wingspan
t-shirt,
and
or anything that's not
lottery.
blood on it. And then if you've got multiple paper bags, that'd be great if you can separate them.
And for all items are separated.
Thank you.
I ain't making nobody's job harder, C-Hook. You know, if these guys have freaking ADHD and they can't freaking do their jobs and shit, man, you know, that's their problem, not mine. You know, I mean, I'm just out there. You look, y'all witnessed what I did. I showed up. I didn't say a word, okay? I didn't say one word. I just sat there and recorded. That cop talked to me. Once he engages into a conversation with me, then I am okay to then engage into a conversation back with him, okay? So if he wants to go down that rabbit hole, that's his choice, and I engage back in conversation with him. I mean, it's not difficult and it's not hard. I mean, what's wrong with me, you know, having a conversation with the guy? Yeah, I'm seeing that Wingspan wants a wrench. Oh, Twisted, if you watch the channel and not, you know, sit here and think that you're the Mr. Know-It-All or Miss Know-It-All, you'll definitely see where we save people from, you know, the unlawful brutality and everything of law enforcement day in and day out. I mean, last night we did. You know, so when instead of, you know, being a keyboard warrior and all that right now up in here, I urge you to go ahead and just hop out of the live and all that and go watch, you know, some of my other lives from like last night, where I ran across a deputy who literally had just arrested another woman not too long ago for a burnt out license plate light. Okay, and you know, her wrists were just all red and all that from him, you know, having the cuffs down tight on her. And he did it solely out of retaliation because he was asking her stupid questions and she didn't want to partake in his stupid questions, so she invoked her Fifth Amendment right to not answer questions, and out of retaliation he then decided he was going to take her to jail for no license plate light. But come to find out, one of her license plate lights was indeed working, but last night there was another female. She was just trying to chill by the water and just enjoy her evening and everything. Listen to the water splash up against the rocks and all that. You know, us free American citizens should be able to do that in a place where we're not bothering anybody and all. But, you know, no, she can't do that and everything because this Deputy Touch and everything, he sat there and he wanted to go and, you know, be a complete, you know, maniac, you know, tyrant. And he put his hands on her and she was complaining of back injuries and problems and everything because he hurt her. So, you know, luckily enough I was there, you know, Otherwise, it could have got really bad for her, you know. And she ended up going to the hospital. So, I mean, just all I'm saying is get your facts straight, okay? Make sure you know what you're talking about. And I'm getting in the way of police who have an actual job to do. When did I ever get in their way? I didn't get in their way. Tell me when I got in their way. You're over here being a keyboard warrior. When did I get in their way? Police abuse, he just wanders aimlessly. There is no police abuse. I got a job.
The medic queue is going to be...
Crisis King, yeah, appreciate Harvey, you know, sending you over to me.
222.
Harvey's good people. From nothing you save no one from anything, dude. Get off your high horse. Hey, Seahawk, how about you quit licking boots, brother? I mean, you know, yeah, anyone can be a cop now, Curtis. All you have to do is answer the question, man. How do you handle stressful situations? And all you got to do is tell them, I don't do well, and I shut down, and then I go freaking bonkers and crazy and everything and all that, and they're going to hire you right on the spot. I mean, that's pretty much what it takes to be a cop now. I mean, the low IQ, you know, absolutely stupid, the whole 9 yards. I'm not being nosy about nothing. Hopefully I wasn't directed at me. I'm not being nosy. I'm just trying to make sure these cops don't hurt people and kill them. Yeah, Kelvin, tell him, back to blue till it happens to you. How did I know who didn't have a warrant?
The tag light.
Oh, she didn't have a warrant. No, she didn't have a warrant because it would have shown up and everything. It would have shown up that was what she was arrested for too. The only thing that was on the arrest was no tag light, and she had to spend the night in jail when that cop could have literally just wrote her a freaking piece of paper ticket. If he wanted to be that big of a dick and everything, he could have wrote her a ticket and let her be on her way. But no, he had to go be the biggest dick of all times and puff his chest out and show his ass, and he had to just effect that arrest on that poor elderly woman or older woman.
He keeps asking how you know this though.
How do I know this? Because, bro, when you're a badass motherfucker like me, then you have the knowledge to know, and you're privileged in everything to know information, dude. So, I mean, I understand, you know, you probably in your mama's basement and everything playing video games or something, you know, and so you probably don't get out, and you probably really have no idea, you know, what's really transpiring and going on in this world nowadays. But yeah, you should get out more often, man, and you know, see all this crap with your own eyes. I mean, or you could quit being a keyboard warrior, kind of sit back, just enjoy the live stream that I'm doing right now, and you will see why we are out here and all that doing what we do. And I guarantee you, once you actually see it, then you'll probably agree with it, you know, and with us. So, oh dang, hang on. No, I wonder if that's that same wrecker, if he's getting the third vehicle.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Where'd you see him at?
right over here. See that wrecker?
Oh, right.
Right in front of me. Yeah, that wrecker that pulled up already had a motorcycle.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, they have the roll back, and then they got the will lift. So
You can't see over
oh,
here.
there's a cop over there. I see a piggy, but I can't get out this way.
No, you can't get it back out around.
Why didn't you tell me that?
I didn't know what you
Look,
were
this
doing.
was your area.
It is my area. I know it very well. I can do it blindfolded. I didn't know what you were doing. I just told you you can't get out right here.
Oh, that's what you mean. All right.
Yeah. You literally have to go down 96.
Nobody gets put in cuffs for an out. Right.
Yeah, well, she
Outlight unless they have a one. Twist it. In the state of Texas, okay, you can be arrested for anything except for 3 things on a traffic ticket. That's speeding, open container, and texting while driving. Anything else, you can be taken to jail technically by state of Texas laws. But is it right to just run everybody to jail on every freaking traffic violation? No. And that's why there's Class C tickets and everything where you go and appear and everything before a magistrate and you take care of it and all is good. But so if you don't know the laws over here, do yourself a favor and quit being a keyboard warrior. Unless I'm a cop myself, I don't know the whole situation. Dude, you could take 1,000 cops, okay, and put me next to them, and I guarantee you that I am 1,001% smarter than all of them combined. Dang. Which one?
Which control do you want the camera? Sounds like maybe the second one.
There you go, Wingspan. I got you fixed up. I gotta rush through this because I'm falling behind. Alright. But yeah. Wingspan, you should be good now. Say something so I can see if you're popping up right. Yep.
Got it.
You're welcome. That's why I said, oh man, because I, got off on these, yahoos that, live in their mama's basement and play their PlayStation and Xboxes all freaking day long and everything, and they ain't got jobs, and they want to try to tell me how smart they are and how dumb I am and how I ain't got a job, but yet I do have a job, and yeah.
I wonder if it's the same one.
Yeah.
Is it?
Nope. That's a different one. And once again, for you yahoos that are talking all that smack and everything, you sitting there saying, how do I know? How do I know? How do I know? Well, if you quit being a keyboard warrior long enough and just sat back and enjoyed the live stream, like I said, listen,
Sarah,
do you hear that chatter?
it's going to be a Hispanic male, approximately 5'5", black shirt, blue lettering, pictures on the front of a subject, gray jeans, black and white Nikes, long hair pulled back into a bun, possibly with 2 other Hispanic males, black clothing.
Y'all hear that? You hear that, buddy? Okay. So, how do I know information? Well, I hear it firsthand. Okay. Straight from the police mouth themselves. What's up, Bobby?
Apparently that's your only source. I said apparently that's your only source. He said you do know a scanner only gives so much info.
Oh, a scanner gives a whole lot of information, brother. But see, you probably can't even spell scanner and all that, let alone know what actually is transmitted all on it and everything. So.
Good.
I'm going to test the rest of this real quick.
Someone?
It's twisted.
Oh, Twister. Yeah, Twister, you obviously are behind times, man. You don't think they discuss everything? They discuss everything about the traffic stop. But see, I grew up listening to scanners and everything since I was 6 years old. So all of their radio codes, because there's a lot of times that they use codes and everything because it's quick and short, and your ignorant dumbass wouldn't know and won't know what they're saying, but I know exactly what they're saying and doing. Yeah, you're, spelling it, whatever, but I'm just saying that you obviously haven't ever played with them, you never listened to them, and you obviously don't know what you're talking about, and you're just running your trap right now and everything, being a keyboard warrior and all that, instead of actually having a productive conversation and all, I mean... Yeah, he's definitely a bootlicker for sure. The scanner does not give audio of the actual traffic stop. Laughing my ass off. Only the info the dispatch and cops share with each other. Well, yeah, exactly. Okay, but once again, if they're using codes and everything to communicate what they're doing, and you understand what those codes are, then you know exactly what the hell is going on. Twisted wants to be a cop. And he's not a cop, Yeah, but he's one of them wannabe ones, man. He wants to be he probably already tried to go be a cop, and they probably said he was too dumb and ignorant and stupid to be part of it. And I mean, dude, if you get turned down by the police nowadays, I mean, that's like the lowest of the low.
Lights up there.
We got lights? Yeah, I do see some lights up there. She didn't threaten nobody. He says he's a chef. Yeah, all your job is good for is to feed them freaking free food and shit that they, shouldn't be getting from anybody and everything, but y'all want to lick their boots and give them free food and all that.
He's a chef. That makes him an expert on law.
Yeah, the chef that's expert on law. Oh, yep, we got something up here, guys. Twisted is into clone people.
Alright, you can welcome clear the JSCR. See me where you need me. 537 to 517.
Well, but the firemen and the EMTs are the real heroes and everything, not the police, okay?
17. Memo stop.
You know, the fire, you'll never hear a firefighter say, oh man, dude, that house is on fire, I can't run in there. You know, but you'll have a cop and everything on a traffic stop, and he's scared and everything. He's going to call for 30 other freaking cops and everything to come back him up, you know. So, because they can't effect an arrest and everything anymore on their own. Look, this is going to be prime example. There's two of them here.
No, it's just one.
No,
it's two.
there's two.
But where's the... Oh, there it is.
Yep. There's two there. That last one shut his lights off, I think. Yeah, it's over. They're probably transporting right now, and the other one's gonna wait for a record.
Or they're watching him. Oh, he's coming. Turn the lights off.
Service of Sealy.
Wait, did he? He didn't. It looked like he pulled out and everything. Huh?
You don't hear firemen say, I'm scared. You say that too.
Yeah, you never hear a fireman say, I'm scared. But God forbid, man, it's all the words that come out of these freaking
537. Clear traffic
shitty-ass
27.
freaking cops' mouths nowadays. I'm scared. Officer safety.
Go ahead.
Officer safety.
47, 43, 41, 29, 47, 43, 41, 29. Last name, Willard. Copy traffic, please.
Yeah, it's very odd and strange to actually see these guys pulled over where they're at right now on a traffic
Gonna be
light
inside the
there.
complex at 800 West. Tom King Sam 2438. Tom King Sam 2438. So blue he's on also.
Technically, that's Texas City jurisdiction, not theirs. So, but this weekend is a little different because of Jeep weekend. So, since it's Jeep weekend, it's everybody and all resources are going to be going down to Galveston County, to Bolivar Peninsula, Crystal Beach, and they're going to be 400 plus officers from a multitude of
traffic.
different agencies, all because Galveston County
52
Sheriff
team up, Matthew's
can't
coming through.
handle their own jurisdiction. They did it for years and everything,
They're good.
and they're now going to call
4573 79
other agencies to
45
come and assist them.
73 67 89.
I'm trying to flip this mic. So sorry for the shaky. All right, here we go.
4, copy Calvin. Zone is current clear, no one.
Yeah, Bobby. You know, I don't understand how they made the rules for Jeep Weekend. They're literally shitting on every law-abiding citizen's, God-given rights to go and enjoy a beach as they're supposed to be able to. But
What is this?
Go ahead.
What is this? You should clear this call back in service.
Oscar.
that's that wonderful new jackwad, retarded, lying ass, Jimmy Fullen doing all that. That's the new sheriff. Amen. Jesus saves souls and gun saves lives. Yep. Yep, Caldwell and that new sheriff. Obviously two extremely radical freaking tyrants and everything. Yeah, I don't know what county is doing on this deal. What's going on? Yeah. Roll back by and see if they got anybody out of the vehicle. I mean, I could technically pull over on the highway, but I have a passenger tonight, and I gotta think about their safety and all that. So if it's just me, and somebody wants, whatever, that's one thing. But I don't know what these guys are doing. Like, I didn't even see the window down on that vehicle.
Passenger side. Real quick.
Oh, on the passenger side. Yeah.
Sean Reyes is supposed to be coming to Texas, Fort Worth area, possibly. You should contact him and meet up with him. I don't know who that is, Sean Reyes.
537, one in custody.
Oh, Sean Reyes. Long Island audit. He's gonna come where?
Possibly Dallas, I think he said. Hold on.
Dallas?
Or Fort Worth.
Fort Worth?
Possibly Fort Worth.
Oh, yeah.
This
Fort
way.
Worth is freaking tyrannical and shit. Like I said, look, that new law that they're trying to pass and shit right now, it was the Fort Worth district attorney who spoke on that bullshit to try to get that law passed and everything, because he was the same fucking asshole who has tried to hang Manuel Mata on all them bullshit charges and everything and all that himself. What I don't understand is how are our lawmakers only going to allow one jackwad district attorney to speak on behalf of every freaking, city, county, whatever, in order to enact and pass an actual law. That makes absolutely no sense, okay? But, hey, there was only one person, the DA, that spoke, and then one person that was against it. So look, it's an even argument right now. But like I said, from our knowledge and everything and all that, Harvey contacted CJ. CJ he said he was gonna get right on all that bullshit Because it is. It's straight freaking bullshit. It's what it is. Who's a liar? Yeah, DA is a liar, yeah. Yep, that's all cops do is lie. So that's exactly why we are here tonight, because they are known to lie. They are known for their creative writing skills and all that, to lie on their reports. And they, basically just do whatever they can do to flip the narrative to be in their favor. Well, we sat there and said, we demand for them to wear body-worn cameras. But yet half of them don't turn them on. They'll mute them, whatever. And then they want to still, do dumb shit. And they want to play these games. And I'm sorry, but they can delete, because they have full control of their bullshit body-worn camera footage, but they don't have control over my footage. So, when they know they're being recorded by a citizen and all that, they know they cannot get that footage and destroy it and mess it up and all that, and that their report that they write now better freaking match exactly what they wrote on that piece of paper that citizen can prove and all that with their footage. So that's why we're here. That's why we're here. Texas Twisted, or Twisted whatever. Twisted sevenfold. Okay, that's why we're here. Because anytime you interact with them, the cops are more scared of a camera nowadays than they are of the freaking gun on my hip. Okay, literally, I walk up and they see I am freaking armed and all that, and they are not scared to the fact that I have a gun on my side. They're only scared because I have cameras that are pointed at them, shooting in 60 frames per second and everything. And that is a cop career killer. Okay? I mean, let's be real here. That can end a cop's career real quick, like, when you can show the truth when they blatantly lied. And then that is the type of evidence that is needed to get these yahoos put on the Brady list and everything, so that they are known to be liars, and then they can no longer ever testify in the court of law and all that in front of a jury. So yeah, this is why we do what we do. I honestly don't know what the heck they're doing on that damn traffic stop, man. Or if it was a traffic stop. I don't know why there's two there. I mean, I could probably go and see what's going on and not worry about anything, but Harvey and we've been tearing up GCSO here recently, so I think I'm gonna try to be nice and, cut them some slack, give them a break, give them a breather. I can be nice, at times. Not often, but
Good.
Good.
Do you partner with ETA?
what did you just say?
On 25 minutes. I'll call them back and see. Updated ETA.
Wrecker, yeah. They're waiting for a wrecker. That's what they're doing on that deal. That was just them on the scanner just now. It's going to be a 25-minute ETA, so you know, they're going to sit there and wait. One has to wait. The other one could go ahead and probably transport the prisoner and all that. But yeah, they're waiting for a wrecker. So they've already got the guy in custody if, you know, they've already called for a wrecker.
Yeah.
So there ain't gonna be nothing to see there anyways. I would have wasted my time.
Advise it should be less than 10.
Oh, no, it's less than 10 minutes for the wrecker. Guess they called him back and said, is there any way you can step it up?
X-ray 4530. Wait for a second.
Our officers are scared. They're sitting on the side of a main highway.
Ready for the third.
And they're scared for their safety.
I got George 2499.
You know, because officer safety is, you know, crucial and the most important thing
13 George
nowadays.
499.
So please, can you please hurry up and get your wrecker driver there so he can get this car off the road so our officers no longer have to be scared. Avoid some of this other crap that's chattering right now. It's not in this area and too far away. If it pops up, I don't want to hear all this nonsense crap. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's Jeep weekend.
Ali said, tell you Acorn, Uvalde, Officer Eki.
Uvalde, Officer Geese, yeah. Yeah, you know, they just grabbed the car.
Yep.
And they are rolling on now. Oh, we just passed one actually. He's going back home. Yeah. He's going home. Oh, shit. Oh, dude. But yeah, like, you know, we'll take, you know, the school shootings, twist it. No, 9/11 was different, bro. Even, you know, 9/11 was completely different. But let's take the recent school shootings here recently and all that. And how many of these big bad heroes literally ran into that school to stop the crazed lunatic from freaking shooting up, you know, lots of freaking people. Not a single one had the balls to freaking go in, and they have all that gear that the city and county gives them to wear to protect them and all that, but they're scared and they won't go in until there's like 1,000 of them there now because it's an active shooter scene. So until there's 1,000 there, they ain't doing shit. How is that a hero? A hero would run in and stop the freaking crazed lunatic that is killing and shooting innocent people. So explain that one, Twisted. Well, the other cop should have been right behind him and everything, you know? But they're cowards, you know? When it's all said and done and boils down to it, they're all cowards.
Twisted got a 1 minute timeout.
All right, Wingspan. Good job. And thank you. She obviously got tired of listening to his dumb shit.
We all did. He's just talking circles.
Wingspan said, "Here, take a time out."
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. They get paid freaking good now, you know, at a lot of these departments and all that. And then they work their side jobs doing security that they don't ever have to do a damn thing at. I mean, really, they just show up and chill. And so they make good freaking money and all that. But they're scared. They won't do their job when they need to, you know. But the only people that they can shoot are the people that they think, you know, don't have a voice and all that, you know. But when you have, you know, an active shooter situation, like I said, where are the cops at? They're all huddling up, waiting for more backup to get there and everything. What the hell?
Okay.
You're Charles Victor, 0733.
Absolutely, Heather.
0733.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know, when they don't stand up to one another and they allow them to just commit, you know, tyranny, they're the biggest criminals and all that. Because a good cop should obey and enforce the laws as they're written, and they should always stand up for a regular citizen if they know that a bad cop is actually doing them wrong.
Henry David.
There ain't no blanket statements in here, Twisted. You know, we speak the truth in here. We speak the truth in here. I mean, this is a no bullshit freaking channel right here. Okay? And like, I literally show the corruption and the tyranny and all that. Like I said, instead of being a keyboard warrior and everything, why don't you sit back and just chill and watch, and you'll see with your own eyes. You'll hear with your own ears. Okay? And then you can make educated, calculated, you know, decisions on your own. What the?
Henry David 4, Charles Robert 2187, King 4, 32304.
I missed something. Twist. I'm not going to pay attention. I got to pay attention to this radio, man, because that was
22 or so. I'm here, text you going up to continue with the female. I get a CTH rep for Lopez.
Okay.
The lights turned.
Victor Charles Victor, 0733. Again, Victor Charles Victor, 0733.
Okay.
Alright, you want to another 6 for
trying to reply this.
Paul Nora George, 1 Henry David 4, Charles Henry 2187, King 4, 32304. Peter repeat.
Oh, he's running a VIN.
21, you clear, copy. 21, you clear, copy, man. 1 Henry, David 4, Charles, Robert, 22, dear for yourself.
Have a
Oh, that's clear.
You know, I'm just glad that, you know, all the equipment that came in today is working good and working correctly. I do need to find my charger and probably plug myself back up. Forgot to do that. Yeah, good thing I did. My helper is.
I didn't know that one plugged in. It's new. Come on now. It's new.
I know.
Come on now.
I know. Scanner really comes through. Good. Hopefully y'all enjoy listening to it. Maybe old Twisted will learn something about what all is actually, you know, said on it. You know, but like I said, they speak in code a lot of times. And if you haven't been listening to the stuff and know these codes, then yeah, you're not going to know anything hardly. But you know, if you know the code, you'll know exactly what they're doing at all times, and like it just comes second nature to me. So
John 41.
Go ahead.
Show us off the boat.
yeah, it's very nice weather out tonight. Add wiper blades to my purchases. Yeah, I'll work on that. I already changed the one side. I just didn't change the other side because it was still good, but it's getting bad now. So yeah, I might try to do that tomorrow. How did I get a good scanner? Because I work and I make damn good freaking money, and these scanners aren't cheap and everything. You know, I mean, you're probably broke as a joke, you know, so some people can't afford things like that. But like I said, I've been I've been listening to scanners since I was 6 years old. I was a kid listening to this stuff. No, it's not personal attacks. I'm just saying, you know, I thought that was you that actually said it, Twisted. So I apologize there, Sticky. You know, trying to drive and watch the chat at the same time, you know. Stupid ass encryption. Hey Samuel, what kind of ham radio you got there, buddy? What did you get off of Amazon cheap, Bobby? Oh, the wiper blades? And welcome to the channel, Samuel. This live event's pretty much about
Deer Park has got today.
cop watching and police accountability, and we keep people safe from the hands of tyrannical cops that are out here this day and age, that all they want to do is run around and, you know, mace, beat, tase, and, you know, beat the holy hell out of somebody before they take them to jail. Yeah, down in the refinery area now. If I want to, I'll show y'all the cool refineries.
That's good Grandpa broadcast.
I
1912.
see cherries and berries.
Yep.
I see cherries and berries. Y'all stand by.
Crowd from 41st and Jay has relocated to 35 and Lee. If they can flood the area and make our presence known for the next 20 minutes. Repeating 35 and Lee. And the broadcast.
224.
Something major going on up there. I see a bunch of
Few,
person.
yeah.
Alright guys, we can get some more action. Hey, you guys that are new here and all that, if you haven't done so, man, smash that like button and everything. Go ahead and subscribe. That way you get a notification whenever I go live. But yeah, I see some cherries and berries, and I'm in shit.
95 one time, route your location.
Oh, 95 one time.
Stop.
I hope it wasn't that one. See, that's the code that they taught. You gotta know it and understand it and know what they mean by it. But I hope it isn't the one that I see.
Good. Let's go to the front lobby.
Reroute your side.
Damn. These are Harvey's favorite peoples. Because these are Lowry's cops. These aren't our cops. These are Lowry's cops.
17137, report number.
Thursday report number is 1037 1037.
Trying to make it. I don't know who that is. That may be Lowry's boys, or those that might be. Well, there's a lot down there though.
Yeah,
Unless he's just turned at a certain angle or something. There's something.
looks like a
going
lot
on
of
down
light.
there. There's the piggy alert.
Yep.
The piggy alert's going off. There's two. I'll mute it. Three. There's three.
Yeah. He don't have his lights on.
Oh, he turned his lights off. Shit. He's probably about to bolt. No.
It's the only one you got connected right now. This one.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
14, what's the lease company on this vehicle?
Oh, they're leaving. They're leaving. Damn it. They're leaving. One just pulled out. Oh, well, there was 4. Yeah, that was 4. It might have been another agency and everything that was assisting. Yeah. Freaking sidewalks are horrible over here. Maybe that's something that Lowry should be complaining about instead of freaking crying about other shit. Sorry, it's shaky. Like I said, I'm trying to get used to this new rig. Yeah, they got other agents. Oh no, this is Texas City. No, they got the marker here too. Yeah. Oh, the freaking dog is freaking pissed off again tonight. The damn pissed off damn canine. Dog's always in a bad freaking mood. Al, yes I do. That's what I do. But oh, it's Babyface, y'all. Look at who it is. Cassandra, I need my shit. Can you bring me my shit? Babyface is out here. He needs some presents.
Oh, the key? Okay.
There's Babyface. Right there.
Yes, please.
He's been found. He's not on his mama's titty tonight.
Just the truck. Pass it over to him.
They're in the back seat, Cassandra. In that box. Hey Babyface, I got presents for you, man. I brought binkies for you. I got little squeaky piggies. Okay, hey, you want, look, my viewers want y'all to have these things, man. Look, we're trying to bridge the gap between, you know, citizens and law enforcement. Hang on, y'all. Huh? You got something to say, Babyface? Come on, say it, man. Don't run off like a little bitch. Come on, man. I even got some Midol, man, for you. Don't be a pussy. I got a squeaky piggy for you, man. God, man, these motherfuckers. Ellie, they don't want your presents. And hey, say, brother, hey, does your doggy want a toy? I got toys. I got toys for your dog. He'll love them. It squeaks. Come on, man. Get a toy for your dog. Maybe he'll choke on it. That way he can't lie anymore. Man, that sucks. They don't want to freaking... Allie, I'm trying, girl. I'm trying. Yeah, look, man, my camera flipped. I apologize for that, y'all. Like I said, I got this stuff in and set it up, and you know, tonight was a test run, just to, you know, make sure my equipment was working. And yeah, see, sorry y'all. Yeah, Babyface was scared again. You know, he needs his fucking mama's titty and shit, because he don't want, you know, help that I'm trying to offer him, you know, to assist him. You know, I mean, I would have given him a pacifier and a binky to suck on and shit, you know, if he wanted to cry, because that's what he does. He cries and all that. Let me set this up. I'm on an uneven surface, so bear with me. All right, but yeah, we got little squeaky piggies, okay? Little squeaky piggies for our officers. We've got binkies, okay, for pacifiers for our officers, and stickers, man. Maybe you would have taken a sticker. Our stickers say thank you for being a hero, okay? So yeah, you know, we met some more tonight that they didn't want to, you know, be nice and just, you know, accept gifts, you know, from the public. You know, I mean, they could have given, you know, these things away to some kids, you know, that were having a really bad night, you know, whatever. See, they don't think about this shit, you know. That's half these cops' problem, is they don't think, you know, about how we're trying to help them and everything. You know, they want to sit here and think that we're trying to be mean and all that, but we're really not. We're really trying to, you know, bridge the gap here, you know, and help them out. But you know, if somebody else would have walked up to them and offered them stuff and all that, you know, they probably would have taken their crap. But because it's because it's coming from a First Amendment auditor, you know, or, you know, a cop watcher, you know, they don't want no part of that. You know, I don't get it. I really honestly don't get it. I got to adjust my monopod back down, collapse it so I can get back in, so we can go catch, you know, the next action and all that. Get back in the vehicle. Got a leg that wasn't being cooperative. But hey, Ellie Bell, I'm glad you were at least in here, you know, to be able to see Babyface again. You know, and see that, you know, we are diligently, you know, trying to pass out and get into the hands of our wonderful hero law enforcement officers, you know, the gifts and presents. They're being uncooperative, man. I don't understand it, you know. It's kind of rude to me, you know. You know, last night, GCSO. God dang, dude, this is hard to. I gotta turn this light on.
Clear, I'll be around.
There we go.
Which one do you have this plugged into? Do you have this?
The top one.
Unplug this one?
Yeah. So, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Allie. Like I said, you know, you sent us that stuff, and I don't have any change, brother. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I don't have any change, brother. I'm sorry. But you know, this here was Harvey's favorite little stretch. You know, for Lowry's. You know, not the city of Lamar. You know, Lowry's. You know, officers. So. But you know, we ran across Babyface, and that's what sparked, you know, all y'all's, you know, support, you know, the other night. Old little Babyface there, you know, and we saw the need was there, that, you know, he wanted to whine and cry, and he was so scared of a guy standing there with a camera and all that. So you know, we were trying to help him out, you know, so that he doesn't have to be scared. And if he is scared, you know, all he has to do is just take his pacifier out of his pocket, man, and suck on it, man. And I'm sure it'll calm him, just like, you know, a baby, you know. I mean, we can't win them all. But, you know, you can try to help, but, you know, it's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. But we're not going to stop. We're gonna continue. You know, hey, if you watch the videos and everything and all that from, you know, recent nights and all that, I mean, Galveston County, you know, they were good sports and everything about it, and you know, they took them because, hey, they were like, hey man, you know, might help me out on a call, man, that's got kids, you know. I mean, you got something that's squeaking, and you know, so I mean, look, you know, I mean, but I know a few of them, they're gonna keep them for themselves because they need them and all that, you know. But the others, for the really good, you know, deputies that they actually have, you know, like their sergeants or whatever, they'll probably pass them along to, you know, a child that, you know, needs it. And
it's alright, I'm sure you'll see them again. They get another one.
yeah. I mean, these Lamarck guys are rude, you know. I mean, Lamarck and Texas City, they're rude, but Texas City especially. But that's because they're being led by that corrupt, tyrannical Yahoo Dedrick Johnson and everything, man. They need to get that fool out of office. Even Wayne Dolcefino's hot on his butt and everything, you know. So
Back, isn't that the same place Harvey got hit in the face?
no, this is not the same place Harvey was hit by the fire chief.
I misread that.
No, that was actually down in Galveston. I'm right now in Texas City, Lamarck. Alright guys, I mean, look, once we're seen, they literally shut down. They don't do jack crap. So look, man, we got multiple departments tonight. We got yeah, so with the tickets, Harvey has the ticket book right now. I should have went by there and grabbed it from him, because these tyrannical yahoos down here, they definitely need some freaking tickets, for sure.
Maybe try the hero ticket first and see how that works.
Yeah.
Son's donut.
Yeah. I bet you if I had a box of fucking donuts and shit, them motherfuckers definitely wouldn't, you know, turn them things down. How much y'all want to bet? I'm seriously, but you know, I get out and it's late. There's no donut shops open and all that.
28 can be
You know,
Nora.
but I bet
Nora,
you anything,
00.
if I had a box of
Nora,
donuts and I was
disturbing
passing fucking donuts out, these motherfuckers would be fucking coming to me to get them fucking donuts, man. They'd be calling their buddies on the radio saying, "Hey, get over here quick, man. This dude's got donuts for us."
Well, that one last night said he would. He asked for it.
Yeah. Well, one of the other deputies that we ran across was like, "Man, maybe y'all should just pass out donuts." You know. Oh, you sent two and they arrived late. Well, you know, Harvey did already get to write a ticket to Bailey, deputy with GCSO, and he took it. He took his ticket and all that. I then, you know, was going to write him another one just because of his piss poor attitude, but I literally just chose to use officer discretion, you know, citizens on patrol discretion, and basically, you know, I chose to just go ahead and give him a verbal warning, and because look, guys, I'm sorry, no matter how hard we try, sometimes you just can't fix stupid, you know. I mean, it is what it is, you know. So I mean, I kind of felt bad for him. He had already got him one ticket and was extorted, you know, by Harvey. I didn't want to hurt him financially anymore like they do us. Yeah, probably. They're dumbasses.
Babyface hauled us.
Yeah, Babyface hauled ass out of there. He didn't want no part of the Texas Tyrant Slayer tonight. He got his fill from him the other night, and his tongue lashing and all that, and when he and realized I wasn't going to back down from his tyranny, and you know, he tried to tell me I couldn't record a stupid freaking computer, and yeah, he's just retarded. He can't help it. His mama obviously dropped him on his head when he was a baby. For sure. And he shows it on every encounter now. It's okay. One of these days he'll take my pacifier. He'll be okay. Everybody's great sadistically. Hopefully you're doing very well yourself. No, I'm not in the left lane for no reason. It's the lane that I chose to be in. Not like there's people, you know, coming up behind me or anything that are driving faster than me, so what is it? Lane. Oh, no karma. I knew that there's construction coming up. They always got shit tore up over here and everything. Just when they get a road fixed, it's like they tease us. They'll leave it be for about 2 or 3 months just so that we get used to, you know, everything being okay and kosher and all that. And right when we're freaking like, hell yeah, dude, we can actually freaking drive and, you know, get home and at a decent time now because all the lanes are open and all that. Nope, they just fuck something else up again, you know. Start tearing up another section, doing something. It's never ending. Good evening, CNA Adventure. I think this Jeep in front of me going the wrong way. I think he's supposed to be going the opposite way. He must be lost.
He's got a couple more hours.
Oh yeah, he does have a couple more hours. Yeah,
like
that's true. That's true.
3 hours.
Are you talking to me sadistically about traveling? No, I don't travel much. I mean, I will go if it's something major or serious, but we're in Southeast Texas area, Galveston County. Tyler, Athens area. Heck yeah. Lots of Texans in here. I like that. I might have glitched there a second, you know. Signal drops right in this area. Oh, your birthplace is Galveston? And you currently live there. Yep, well, GPD is horrible. I mean, freaking horrible. Galveston County is about to go to shit with their new sheriff and leadership, and Jimmy Fullen bringing the biggest Texas tyrant in law enforcement from GPD over there to him, who is Joel Caldwell. Joel Caldwell has costed the city of Galveston taxpayers countless of hundreds of thousands of dollars, and yeah, instead of being fired for what he does and his behavior, he just goes over to the county and takes a massive promotion over there. And that dude needs to literally have his T-Cole, you know, revoked. Sorry y'all, I'm having a little technical difficulty with my mic. I have to probably renew one of these. happened now? Sorry if it's a lot of scratchy right now. Fixing the mic. Oh, snappy snap. I forgot to do something. Right on, Wingspan. Very familiar with Pleasanton. I'll just go this way. Find the port for that one. I gotta turn this light in really quick. It's on this side. Right here.
Cool. Doesn't this one need to be plugged in?
Hey guys, I'm gonna try something. I need to check this other mic to see if it was just the USB cable that was acting squirrely and all that. Okay, I'm back in. I have this other mic plugged up. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. Just fine.
Awesome. So this other microphone is working okay as well. Sweet. Cool. Well, maybe it was just the stupid freaking USB cable I was using or trying to use for it. Because yeah, y'all are now hooked up to the expensive mic, and it's actually facing away from me at the windshield, literally on the passenger side. So here's one of the parks in the area. Oh, I had tried everything before Zero. I just, for whatever reason, every time I would plug it up, everybody would say they couldn't hear anything before. But I just tried it with a different USB-C cable, and y'all are saying it. Yeah, y'all are hearing me perfectly fine now. Harvey is probably at home. He's probably sleeping. Yeah. He had some stuff to do. He thought about coming out tonight. I was waiting for him to call me, and I never heard from him. So, like I said, man, look, there's 90 or 80 something in here, and I got 55 likes, man. You know, y'all smash that like button and all that. Sub and subscribe, you know, to the channel. That way you get the notification whenever I go live. Good deal, John. I appreciate it. Well, John, you're welcome. Come in here anytime. We appreciate you coming in and joining us. And hopefully I, stay, you know, entertaining to all of y'all. I try my best. I try to get y'all good content, good footage, and for anybody that might have came in a little late and all that, to be honest with you, I have ordered some stuff. A lot of it came in today. I've ordered 2 additional mics. The microphone that I was on a minute ago is one of the new mics. It's a shot. They were both shotgun mics that I ordered, but they weren't the best of the best, because I actually have a very, very good, you know, shotgun mic already. So yeah, it's probably the porks, roasting and watching for sure. And they're mad. So, but yeah, I know that a big part of what we do, y'all want to hear what's going on, even with the cops, and that's my goal. I'm waiting for a couple other things to come in, and basically, once that comes in, I'm hoping to be able to have my very expensive mic that I'm using right now that you're listening to me on, point it at the scene of the police and, you know, traffic stop or suspects or whatever, and then have one of the other ones pointed back at me. And then I'm going to try to be setting up another phone that I have to go live stream on a second platform as well. And I have a mic now for it as well. So, but you guys here, y'all gonna get the best of the best. Um, but who knows, man? I might plug in one of these other old mics, and you never know with these mics. It's one of those things. All right, Steph. Yeah. Well, get back down to the kitchen and all that. Hopefully, you're cooking something good. Yeah, I appreciate you promoting. But y'all are probably right. There's probably a lot of piggies up in here watching. So good. I'm glad my audio is great and all that. Wingspan, and hey, girl, you're definitely in my prayers as well, girl. And just keep your head up, man, and keep plugging. Uh, one day at a time. It's all you can do. You're welcome, Wingspan. Right now I'm at one of the parks and everything, you know, and you see I got my lights on, and if the piggies over here watching, they're probably mad because, you know, they can't come over here and just, you know, hang out and chill at this park because I'm over here, you know, right now. But I'm probably gonna go ahead and, you know, wrap this up. It's already late, y'all, and you know, you know, like I said, we caught multiple agencies. Ali Bell said, "Tell Cassandra thank you for helping out."
Of course.
She said, "Of course." But oh, there goes one right there. Speaking of the devil, hauling butt. Oh man, I didn't even hear the call because I had my scanner locked on the marking mark.
Hi, Wingspan.
Cassandra said hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm confused on location.
Oh, it was a fire call or EMS. Crap, and there's speed bumps right here. Crap. Hold on, y'all.
Can you also log that since I've had him? Clear.
There's something going on down here, y'all. Don't know what it is. I didn't catch it, like I said. I accidentally locked the scanner on Lamarck when we were over there so that Cassandra could listen.
I told you what bothering me.
Not the radar detector, the scanner.
Oh, the scanner. Sorry,
So, I mean, sorry y'all. Readjust y'all here. Alright, my bad. I'll tighten that up
Yeah,
and
let's send this squad
everything.
too.
Good.
Yeah, guys, the caller is still on the line with my partner. He's advising the door is locked.
10-4. Can you advise them that we're going to make forcible entry?
Oh, they're gonna make forcible entry wherever they're at.
Clear.
Information also going to be out of the roadway in the construction area waiting on a record.
The San Leon retards are gonna make entry. Here comes the
Acknowledge.
ambulance behind me.
Hold off on forcible entry for a little bit.
Oh, they're gonna hold off on entry now. That's what I'm saying, dude. These yahoos down here, I don't know
No,
what the hell
so
they're gonna
can you
do.
confirm the half on stilts?
They never know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, East Coast.
They're the most
I'm sorry, your
disorganized.
traffic wasn't clear tonight.
Fires going to force entry. He's stuck behind the door.
Was that him?
I don't see any
5-2.
lights.
No.
Parked.
No, because they got the lights on their
Go ahead.
plates.
Is that two-story house on stilts, and he's requesting that we attempt to make contact with his brother before opening forcible entry.
10-4.
There's a lot of those out here.
I didn't hear where the call came in at, y'all, so... Oh! Snappy snap. The
They
ambulance
turned.
turned. Hang on, y'all.
Missed it.
Two 21.
Go ahead.
Can you go to 161 23rd and a half Street to make contact with the brother?
6121. Just for clarification, there's someone in a medical emergency and they're refusing to force entry.
10-4.
10-4.
Yeah, that's not supposed to look further. Sorry, you want the force entry action, please.
One 23rd now.
I mean,
161.
it's 23rd right here. So,
You can go the other way.
huh?
You turn around.
Turn around.
But it's showing. I don't see him. It's showing me right here. Oh, wait. It's 23rd. It's
Yeah.
23rd.
It has, there, see the flashing lights up there?
Yeah, I see him. Oh, you're right.
We found it. We got this. I gotta know my roads over here.
Yeah, for the 2 block 22. Be advised, triple locked heavy duty door.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, you got San Leon first responder truck out here, and you got GCHD.
Do you want your thing or just... Do you want your tripod?
I usually don't run medical calls. But this was sounding interesting because they were going to force entry, but then they weren't going to force entry, and then there was a discussion if somebody was having a medical emergency to go ahead and force entry, and there's only one GCSO unit out here. Yeah, like I said, I try not to mess around with EMS calls, really. But I didn't hear what it was dropped as. Might be something though, because GCSO's out here, and but when they're bored and they ain't got jack crap to do, you know, is what they do. They'll run medical calls, even though they're not, you know, medics themselves or anything. And I have no idea why they, you know, show up to every damn medical. Here comes another one down the road right now. Well, there might actually be something to this. I don't know. Let's see if this is another one. I think it is. This is probably the one that went to the other house or whatever. Yep. I think that's the Sarge. Actually, I gotta know.
Don't let the curiosity kill a cat.
No, man, I'm got plenty more than 9 lives. Yep.
Uh, 122.
Good.
107 to 122. Go ahead. Now, we're at the first floor at the moment. 10-4.
I'm gonna let y'all hang with me for just a minute more, and then I'm gonna shut this thing down. There's some things I gotta do. It's getting late anyways.
Yeah, another one just pulled up.
God dang, dude, yeah. Shit. The whole cavalry's here, man. So this might actually be something, but it's not often that they have 3. Here's Cagnon. That's Sasquatch. What I called him.
Looks like Sasquatch.
That dude's freaking big. I'd hate to have been his damn mama, pushing his big old head out.
I had one of those. Oh, very nice.
Sound like I'm getting tired? Yeah. ADD is a medical call, man. I try not to mess around with medical calls too much. You know, um, out of respect, you know, to a degree. Just medical calls just really aren't my thing. Now, if something like pops off and starts, well, I didn't know what the call came out as. I missed it. And then the chatter on the radio was they were going to force entry, then they weren't going to force entry, and then they're going to force entry, and all that. And so, what I'm doing, that's why I'm facing away, ADD. But, you know. Good night, CNA. Yeah, I'm gonna probably go ahead and end this. I knew y'all were chit-chatting. I was letting y'all finish up y'all's combos. But I'm a hypocrite because I went to a medical call. What part of I did not know what it was do you not understand? I didn't hear the initial dispatch. Okay? I mean, that's the only reason why I'm here. But there's something more to it. Because there's 3 deputies. Yeah, and they're bringing somebody out on a stretcher right now. So, person is conscious and alert and talking, so that's always a good thing. But that's the extent of medical calls. If it's a true indeed medical call, that I'll do is I'll show up, and if I do hang around, you know, I'll at least tell y'all what I see and everything. But it wasn't obviously anything too big and all that, because the person was conscious, breathing, alert, talking, so I mean, you girls are
You're on it.
yeah. I appreciate you ladies. You know, no reason why we can't just be peaceful and, you know, civil to one another and not act like yahoos, you know. She doesn't like transparency or freedom of speech if she's blocking people. No, it's when you're being, you know, a certain way. Look, we're all open to, you know, other sides of you. We'll discuss it and all that. But literally, this dude was literally just like, why? He's calling me a hypocrite because I said I normally don't run EMS calls. So he was like, why are you on an EMS call? Well, because I said, as soon as I said I was going to come and find what was going on, I said I didn't hear it dispatched because my radio was on another agency where I was just at, locked onto them, so I didn't hear what the call came out as. And if that makes me a hypocrite, that's not the definition of a hypocrite. All right. I mean, when 3 deputies show up and everything, there could be something more to this than just a medical call. I should leave if it's a medical call. Why should I leave? You know, why should I leave? Yeah, I'm sitting in my car. You know, and there's a reason why I'm sitting here, and that reason is none of your business, honestly. But there's a reason why I'm sitting here. Because I need to take care of some shit with one of these deputies over here. So, Alley Bell didn't block him. See, you don't even have your facts straight there, Biggest. That must be why that's your name, Biggest Dickus. Okay. What's affecting me? Nothing's affecting me. Nothing's affecting me. I don't get affected. Just do my job, and I mean, it's just that, simple. I mean, like I said, I didn't know what this was, but it could have turned out to be something bigger because, like I said, there's 3 deputies here. Why are 3 deputies at a medical call? Why do they need to be here? Let me ask you this. Oh, Biggest is ADD. When it comes to me, I get privacy. No, I don't get privacy, man. If somebody wants to show up, man, that's their prerogative. And Biggest, I used to be a firefighter and a medic and everything, bro. So, I mean, so what? What if they had CPR in progress and they didn't have enough freaking man? I would probably be that guy to go freaking throw some gloves on, man, and give them a hand, right? Why the cops show up, Biggest Dickus? Come on. Since you got the Biggest Dickus in the, tell us why cops are showing up. There's no reason for police to be going to medical calls unless it came in like, certain types of medical calls, but there are sometimes reasons why they should be called out if it was a combative patient, whatever. In this case, there was chatter about a forced entry. They show up to force what if the person can't get to the door to them? Yeah, forced entry, yeah. And if they show up if the person's violent and combative and all that. No, I get all that, yeah. But why does it take 3 of them if there is none of those? Oh shit. Alright guys, hey. I'm running low on battery and everything, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this live up because I'm not a hypocrite, jackass. Okay? Who says that I can't be here? Tell me why I can't be here, yahoo. Okay? I can be anywhere I freaking want to be. Okay? I'm a free American citizen. Alright? So, if you don't like that, you know, go live in freaking China. Thank you, Wingspan. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a good night, man. I'm gonna end this. I gotta take care of some business, like I said. Y'all have a good one. Peace out. Love all y'all, and catch you on the next go around.